Hi, I'm in the car with the bird, and yeah, I've just picked up 10 Eldritch Moon pre-release kits. I run my local F&M, so we are gonna re-release those pretty soon because the value's ticked up on stuff like Liliana the Last Hope and Collective Brutality and Grimflayer and stuff, so it seemed like a worthwhile investment. It cost me 180 quid for 10, which is pretty decent. Anyway, the reason that I'm filming is I am acquiring a collection of Magic cards today worth $28,000 on SCG for 10 grand, 10,000 British pounds. So we're driving a couple of hours away from where I live down the motorway to go and pick that up. Currently crapping myself because it's a solid investment. There's going to be a lot of money made out of it. I'm going to be at the post office an awful lot, but still I am literally spending £10,000 today. Regular people buy houses when they spend £10,000. You know, they put deposits down on mortgages. I'm picking up cards. I mean, yeah. So I'll keep you updated. We've made it after 3.5 hours. We've landed in Shrewsbury. We're gonna go meet Adam, who is selling the collection to buy a mortgage. I think he's getting a mortgage for his house, which is probably what I should have been doing with this money. But there you go. We're here. We're gonna go and pick it up. So we're still on the road. I'm still 3 hours away from home, but I've got, you can't even see it, I've got a bag full of about 40 fat packs full of commons and uncommons. And then my lovely assistant will show you the boot of the car. You're in the way. You ain't showing nothing. Okay, I'll let you have that. Yeah, there's just all the value in there. I can't even begin to start looking through it all. That's not a very expensive page that I've reached. That's just relatively cheap stuff in comparison to what there is. But yeah, I'll go through some more stuff when we get in a lighter place. I'm back home. We set off at 10 this morning, like home at 8 o'clock at night. It's been a very intense day. I'm gonna have to do this video in 2 parts. I've managed to take everything in this huge bag that isn't a booster box full of commons and put them here. All these fat packs are all full of commons and uncommons, mainly uncommons. And then these are the boxes that are in the collection that there's not the binders included. So the first one is Battle for Zendikar sealed fat packs, which is cool. This just seems to be loads of random rares from different sets. I mean, Chromatic Lantern's like, what, £7-8? There's just loads and loads and loads of foils, and each one of these has got multiple copies in. I mean, I know that they're not anything particularly valuable, but crazy. I didn't really look at the list. I just knew that there was an amount of money there. So looking through all this stuff is just blowing my mind. Got 3 commander decks. There's the Jund, is that 2013, 2015 commander deck. There's the Aloro commander deck with all the cards sleeved up and stuff. Lands aren't a really good example, are they? So 4 commander decks there, and then what else? There's the Gillivanafolius. I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce that. I wasn't playing Magic when these came out, so they are the entire commander decks. There's 3 of them there. I didn't know what was in these fat packs when I first started looking, and then turns out this is just fully a Merfolk deck, like with sideboard. Yeah, and then what else have we got? Yeah, Mox Opal, playset of, are they signed? 2 of those are signed, Mox Opals. So yeah, that's Affinity. Slightly foil Affinity. I think there's probably a playset of Ravagers in there as well somewhere. Yeah. And then the deck at the back is Flusterstorm. Well, it's some kind of Legacy, isn't it? I don't play Legacy, so I'm not 100% au fait with that. But it's got Ponder and Flusterstorm, and it's blue-red? It's blue-red something. It's blue-red Legacy stuff. And then we've got Distortion Track, Spellpierce, Pendelhaven, Twisted Image. I'm assuming this is, yeah, oh, this is just totally is Infect. So I've got Modern Infect, Legacy blue-red something, Modern Affinity, Modern Merfolk, Legacy again, Stoneforge, Mystic Containment Priest. Feeling like Edison Canis. Death and Taxes. So full on Legacy Death and Taxes list. Hold on, and then I don't even know what this is. It's got a Thragtusk, it's got Warping Whale, it's got Worldbreak. Is this Mono Green Tron? This is the list that's been putting up a lot of results recently. Green Tron, foiled out stars and stuff. It's just, there's so much stuff here. Like Adam, who I got the deck off, was a really awesome guy. I had a really good chat to him when we were sorting all this out and going to the bank to transfer money across. Signed Low-Wind Thoughtseizers, Lingering Souls, Siege Rhino, Inquisitions, Surgical Extractions. I'm assuming this is just Abzan. Is it Junk or Abzan or whatever the hell it is? And then, I forgot the back. Night of the Relinquary, Stony Silence, Foil Gavin. It's just, do you know what I mean? There's just so much stuff in here. He said he's been collecting cards for the last 10 years, and I mean, it's not even any doubt, you know, the amount of cards that he's got are unreal. Well worth the £10,000 that I spent on them, because these are just like, well, I'm assuming these are just decks. I mean, what is this? This is play sets of everything that you could ever want. Foil Delvers, player rewards, lightning bolts. They're like £25–30 a piece. It's just unreal. You know, I've been looking through all this stuff and I've been thinking, oh, you know, I'll probably get onto, there you go, Modern Delver, like Grixis Delver, like absolutely pimped out Grixis Delver. Such a beautiful deck, like all the cards are double sleeved and really well looked after. It's just mind blowing. Like I really can't get over Adam's collection. I don't even know if this is just value stuff, but like, I mean, put it this way, the first card in here is Foil Soul's Ascendant, which probably doesn't tell you much. Maybe is it an actual deck? Wasteland. Oh, there's a playset of Wasteland. Ink Moth Nexus, Blink Moth Nexus. What else have we got going on there? Tron Lands. I think he must have just split tokens or Soul Sisters or something. There's just so much stuff going on there. And that is just the fat packs, and now we move on to the binders. Hey, so I did record this, and then I realised I wasn't being very concise, and also got the orientation of the camera wrong. So, there was a pauper deck included. It is Pauper Boggles. I don't believe that pauper decks are worth a lot, hence the name, but who knows, that's that. I've actually got a PDF that Adam provided me of all the cards. If you look, there is the SCG value amount of some of these, like playset Noble Hierarch Judge Foils, $600, it's just ridiculous. So the first page in dollar amount is $6,630, and there are 37 pages that I went through to price all that up. It was ridiculous. So we'll start very quickly with the chaff, the not impressive stuff. And I mean, this is impressive. You know, we've got foil Command Towers, foil Mirari's Wake, Maelstrom one. Do you know what I mean? This is like really, really, really good stuff. And it's the not impressive stuff. The foil Logic Knots are ridiculous right now. If that was future side, that would be way. I'm saying way that. It's probably like £15. Anyway, do you know what I mean? This is Biobox promos. This is everything. This is event promos. This is cards I've never even seen before, and I've been playing Magic and Modern and brewing dodgy little homebrews for like 3 or 4 years now. So I'm fairly au fait with the modern format, and I'm just looking at this like, what? That's an amazing folder, but I'm going to move on very quickly because I'm aware that we have got a lot to get through. These are jank binders, and when I say jank binders, I mean there's a £6 sliver high floor. You know, these are the binders that aren't any particular value, but they're just awesome. You know, it's just like little bits of things. Dictator Erebos is an EDH staple, couple of quid. Things like that, Godsend, couple of quid. Swan Song, last time I checked, mainboard and Cheerios. Just little bits of value here and there. Casual foils, it's amazing. Same with this one. To be honest with you, I don't have a clue what these are. Not much, I'm assuming, because they're Legacy Commons, but Steel Shaper's Gift, couple of dollars. Echoing Truth, couple of dollars. Lightning Greaves, couple of dollars. you know, there's just little bits of value and intrinsic little cards that are worth an amount here, there, and everywhere, spread all over, and I don't fully know what I'm gonna do with them all. Simian Spirit Guide, £3-4 each. Actually, they're getting reprinted in the latest set, so maybe not. You know, but stuff like that, like value common binders, like amazing. Again, Paradise Mantle, Mayboard Cheerios, couple of pounds each. We're still doing the cheap stuff, right? Yes, we are. We are still doing the cheap stuff. This Drag Skull Reaver was recently in a list. Soul Flare Surprise, Mickey's and Hallowed, like £11. Skitherix, 14. Massacre Worm, money. And all these are like, some of these are singleton cards, some of these are like stacked, you know, there's stuff behind them. Like the amount of money, Vexing Devil, it's a £20 playset right there. It looks like there's more than 4. You know, it's just ridiculous. There's just so much value tucked away everywhere. It's unreal. And the thing is because Rise of Dark Realms, £7. Because the collection is so vast, £10. I don't even know where I go. You know what I mean? Like what I do with it. I mean, part of me just wants to try and contact somebody in America and flip the entire collection and not have to deal with any of this, because there is so much money here and so much organising and so much time and so much effort going to post office, and you know, like it's going to take me months to go through all of that, and that isn't even the impressive stuff. And this is the first binder that I looked through when I met Adam today at Dreams for Beds. And it's just, you know, like foil planeswalkers, regular planeswalkers, dual decks, set foils. You know, the value in some of this is just unreal. I wish that I wasn't 10 grand deep on this collection, because I'd be able to keep this, and you know, I could brew any deck in Modern and I'd never have to worry about finding a card or buying a card ever again, because it's all here. And if I wasn't a sensible human being, part of me would be just keeping this, and I'd be like, you know what, never mind. Foil Phenax, Mill Commander. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know what the value on Foil Phenax is, because I've not come across one yet. But place at 11 hand, Kalitas, Ley Lines, 10 each. You know, like, it's I don't know which video I'd mentioned this on. Oh my god, Foil Dragon Lord Jamoka. When I first started playing Standard, it was in Fate Reforged, so this was my first ever pre-release, and I really wanted to get Foil Dragon Lord Jamoka. I ended up having 2 in Standard. It is one of my favourite cards for nostalgia value. I just, do you know what I mean? Like, where do you start with a collection this big? I don't know how I'd have managed it, to be honest. Every fetch, you know, playset of every fetch. Playset of every utility lands. Value lands, more value lands. What's going on here? Like, even the non-value lands, just purely because you can tell he's made spaces for the stuff. 4 islands. Oh my! Look, Original City of Traitors, Ancient Tombs, Expedition Skull and Tarns, Playset of Caverns, Ivugan, Eldrazi Temples, Valakuts. There's just everything. You know, there's like, he's managed to even get one of every foil, seemingly, in all the sets. Like, there's just casual foils everywhere. Woodland Cemetery foil, Westlake Chapel foil. You know, I recently picked these up for my EDH deck to foil it out, and these aren't particularly cheap, you know. I foil Silver Foils because it seemed playing Jeskai is just value. Foil Darkstick Shores, it's just, yeah, like, I just want to keep all this. I just want to go into hiding and not have to sort any of my bills out or answer to anybody about why I've spent 10k on Magic cards, and just keep it all. And oh man, what an amazing collection. Like, he was talking to me, and he was saying, like, I don't know if it was, I'm pretty sure he said that he just didn't like trading. He was just a bit of a hoarder, and whenever he wanted something, he was like, I'll just buy it instead. You know, there's all these little spicy foils everywhere, and you can tell, it shows it's such like a well kept collection. All the cards are in perfect condition, they're all in double sleeves. I'm not a massive fan of signed cards. They're fairly hard to shift in the reselling market because, well, not everybody likes signatures. Some people think it devalues them, but playset at Confidence, playset at Show and Tell, playset at Bitter Blossom, Emrakles, Fricks and Obliterators, Cryptics, all the same set, all the original. Well, I say original. You know, like this is even alters. Got an extension put on there. Looks really cool. I don't know whose signature is a paw print, but that's cool. That's awesome. Guys, Moons, Guides, GP promo Lotus Cobras, full playset, Scape Shift, full playset, you know, foil Cigadas, the absolute spice value, Judge promo Noble Hierarchs. It is, I mean, I don't know if Adam's ever going to watch this video. It's certainly intended for YouTube. It is an amazing collection. Like, you know, it's something to be proud of. It's like an achievement, really. A really, really expensive achievement. Amazing. You know, I hope someday my collection is like this. I certainly have a lot of cards, but they're not value as such. It's more like, I really like janky homebrews. I run Assault Formation as a deck in Modern. I run Illusions as a deck in Modern. You know, Goyfs, obviously. They were always going to show up, weren't they? Yeah, just like taken aback by it all. So that's it really. Like, I don't really know what happens with this. Like, I don't know if I can like shift it all on in America for a quick profit, sell it to one person, or if I sit and split it up and I really get the money's worth out of it. But like, oh, these are like £15 if I sell them on MKM. It's just unreal. Like, truly what an amazing collection.